Hello, everyone. How are you? Carla here with Curly Cues, and I wanted to show you some fibers, a new fiber actually blend that I got in this month, specifically for the Wool and Fiber Arts online live sale that we do every month. Anyhow, it is a live streaming sale. Every half hour, a new vendor comes on. There are usually around 60 or so people, 60 or so vendors, and it starts and it's going to run Friday through Sunday. And my time slot is Saturday at 11 Pacific Standard Time, and that's on the 23rd-ish. I don't know, whatever the Saturday coming up is. Anyhow, I'm going to be on at 11. But what I did was I order every month there's a new theme. And so this month the theme was plant fibers. So I do a lot of merino bamboo um, dyed roving because that's my favorite blend. I love to work with it. I think it's beautiful. It's shiny. I love how the white bamboo resists the acid dye. So you always have this really cool white streak going through it. Um, but this time so I'm going to have that, but I also ordered in, it's a merino silk and it's a flax slash linen blend. And I had never worked with it before. It was very easy to dye. It soaked the dyes up really well. And so anyhow, let me just show you what I did. I dyed a pound that I'm going to keep for myself because I wanted to spin it and see how it spins. And it's actually this here. I did it in like a rose green color. I call it my rose garden colorway, but let me show you one here. What I'm going to do is probably I will be weaving myself a little wall hanging, but this is the fiber itself. Let me see if I can show it here on camera. So it's 50% merino, so it is squishy soft. And what I found really interesting were these, the bits of silk, which the silk takes the dye. Let me see, that's not a very good photo here or screen. But what's interesting is that the flax and the linen, because it's a plant fiber, similar to like the bamboo, it resists the dye. And so that is the fiber that's like this right here, that's running through here. So let me pull this out. It's really interesting. You can tell by the feel that it is a plant fiber. And when you touch it like this, you kind of go, oh, that's a little weird feeling. It just feels different. But once you draft it out and you start spinning it, it's, I was pleasantly surprised. It's soft. It really is. And it's just kind of cool. I mean, this whole thing, I've got hooked here. This whole fiber has just been really interesting and fun to spin with. And so I spun two small singles, and then I took those and I plied those to make a 2-ply yarn. And I've got this here. I'm going to take out 4 ounces of this, and I'm going to do a core spin today. And then I'm going to use, this is part of the single that I had left over. I plied them, and then of course I didn't do my calculations right, so I ended up with more. But this is my single ply, but I'm going to do the core spinning, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to go back and I'm going to ply it onto the core spin. And so then it's going to kind of bubble it up and make little bouncy, I don't know, bubbles or shells or something of that nature, depending on what you'd call them. So anyhow, this is the one that I have that I'm going to be spinning for myself. This is another one, multicolored. It's not completely dried yet. I need to fluff it up still. It'll fluff some more. But you can see the texture on that is just really cool and incredible. That flax is the natural brown color. And so, yeah, I would suggest everybody give it a try because it's going to be so fun this month with different plant fibers. I don't know what all everyone's planning on bringing for the sale, but this was just a nice adventurous fiber that I saw and I wanted to try it. And so there's that flax, that linen. So let me show you what I did spin up. I did spin up the singles. So then I took those 2 singles and I plied them into a 2-ply yarn. And the light is kind of, let me see if I can turn this light off. Well, then it just makes it darker. But this is the rose and the green. So it came out really well. I did go ahead and set the twist on this because I wanted to see how it all came out. It turns out it's a soft yarn, and it's also feels very strong too, because of that flax and linen in there. So anyways, I'm really excited for you guys to try it. I'll have some available during the sale, so if you catch the sale, that'd be great. If you can't catch it, I'll post photos of the items that we have there that are remaining. But I'm going to go ahead and set up my wheel, and I'm going to do a little bit of spinning. So I'll be back in a bit, and I'll show you that yarn. Okay. Hi everybody, I am back. It's Monday morning, and I was up really late last night trying to finish binge watching some TV show from the early 2000s, and it was really good. So I had to stay up and finish watching that. But while I was watching it, I did get the spinning done, and I did the core spinning with the merino, flax, silk, linen, and here it is. This is 4 ounces, and what I did was I core spun it onto a, from my core, I did use an acrylic yarn. It was like an acrylic boucle, so it had the little fluffy little pieces and bits that stick out, which really helped to grab the fiber well, although this fiber just took to it really easily. And so I did a really fluffy core spin on it, and then I went back and plied it with the little single that I had done. So this is all the same fiber. This is a single, this was applied, and this is it as a core spun, and then plied back on to the single. So let me, oh no, I'm sorry, use the single to ply it. So let's open this up a bit and see if I can show you a little bit better. But yeah, I was really, really happy with how this came out. It was a lot of fun. You can see a little bit in between where it loops, that's where it was plied. And there's a lot of fun textures. Look at that. Look at this. This is the, like the flax coming through right here. Oh, here's a good shot. If this will get into focus. You move back some. Right through here. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, an adventurous little spin. It was nice to try a fiber that I had never done before, and so I hope you enjoy it. Oh, look, this is a piece, this darker piece. This is where the silk takes the took the dye a little bit darker than the regular merino. So that was kind of cool. But anyhow, I'm going to have lots of these available. Well, not the spun yarn, but I'm going to have a lot of the braids in the merino, flax, linen, silk blend available to help celebrate the WAFA month for celebrating plant fibers. And I will also have the merino bamboo braids as well too. So I'm excited to show them all to you guys, and I hope you have a good week, and then I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.